Okay, so point of difference between FERA and FEMA. Okay, so FERA, you should remember it is Foreign Exchange Regulation Act. It can come in MCQ. What is FERA? It is Foreign Exchange Regulation Act. FEMA is Foreign Exchange Management Act. FERA came into existence, that is enacted in year 1973. FEMA was passed and enacted in 1999. Okay, it was purpose of FERA was to regulate the foreign exchange in India, payments and foreign exchange. FEMA is a little bit more advanced, you can say. It is facilitating the external trade and payment, and it is for management of the foreign market, of the foreign excess market. It is not regulatory in nature. It is, you can say, progressive or growth oriented act, you can say. Okay, FERA was having 81 sections and was more lengthier and complex, but FEMA is having only 49 sections and it is simple. Okay. But if you will understand, no, FEMA is having 49 sections, but there are various regulations also passed by the government from time to time. So separate regulations are passed, which is not in act, but it is a separate. So you will have to read that regulations also. Okay, like export of goods regulation, separate is passed, which is not in the main body of FEMA, but these are all regulations. Okay, like non-resident investment in India, these are all separate regulations. That also you should have a detailed understanding. Although FEMA may be having only 49 sections, there are various regulations, which is a part of FEMA. Okay, so regulation means it will not be in the act, but it is a separate text. You have to understand that also before taking any decision regarding foreign exchange. Okay, like there are various regulations like non-resident investment in India, okay, resident investment outside India, export of goods regulations, etc. Various things are there, regulations are there, separate regulations. So that's why this FEMA Act is having only 49 sections, but by only reading FEMA Act will not be sufficient. You should have an understanding of regulations also. That is also very important. Okay, so FERA came into force when the foreign exchange reserve was not good. We have seen already, and FEMA was introduced after, we can say, the India went to liberalization, privatization, and globalization in 1991. You can see. So in FERA, you can see capital account, current account, person service was not defined, but in FEMA, we have already discussed that there was separate list given, like capital account transaction list is there, current account transaction list is there. What is the definition of person, service, etc. are all given in detail in FEMA. The definition of an authorized person. In FERA, authorized person definition was narrow one, but in FEMA, authorized person is widened. Just understand what is the meaning of authorized person. Authorized person means a person authorized to deal in foreign exchange. Everybody note and keep, authorized person means a person who is authorized for dealing in foreign exchange. Okay, so normally banks, you will see they are one of the authorized person. So if you want to buy and sell foreign exchange, you approach a bank. So banks are authorized persons. Okay, there are other authorized persons also, like money changers are there. Okay, you might have heard Western Union money change. They are all money changing company are also authorized persons. Okay, but normally banks are authorized person to deal in foreign exchange. So if you want to buy or sell foreign exchange, you will approach bank. Authorized person means a person who is authorized to deal in foreign exchange. Okay, so you can buy and sell foreign exchange only through an authorized person. If you will buy and sell foreign exchange through unauthorized person, it will be an illegal transaction. Okay, and you will be liable for punishment for that. So always remember, whenever you want to deal with foreign exchange, you will have to go to banks or authorized person. Okay, if you will do transaction outside the authorized person, you will be liable for punishment. The punishment under FEMA was very strict. You can say imprisonment was the punishment in FEMA. Any offense under FEMA may result in imprisonment, means jail. Imprisonment means jail. But FEMA little bit diluted the punishment. First, FEMA says that if you are able to pay the monetary penalty, okay, then imprisonment will not be there. But if you are not paid the fine on time, then only imprisonment will be there. So first chance will be given you to pay the monetary penalty, and it is very heavy also. Okay. So here direct imprisonment, but in FEMA, violating the provision is monetary first. They will give you chance. You pay the fine or penalty. If you are not paying fine on time, then it may result in imprisonment. See, quantum of penalty, see, we have just now discussed, it is very heavy. Monetary penalty under FERA was 5 times the amount involved. See, very heavy penalties there. So if you are involved in 1 lakh rupees contravention, suppose 1 lakh amount, 1 lakh rupees of contravene, it you should pay fine 5 times this amount. That is, you will have to pay 5 lakh rupees fine. Okay, under FERA, you had to pay, but under FEMA, it is reduced to 3 times. So imagine if you are involved in 10 lakh rupees offense, you will have to pay 30 lakh rupees as the fine under FEMA. That is the this you must remember. FERA you may not remember, but FEMA you should remember. It is 3 times the amount involved is the penalty. So just now we already have discussed. FERA was quite conservative and restrictive. Forex transaction was quite conservative and restrictive because purpose was to protect the foreign currency. But FEMA approach is quite flexible. Okay. There are various relaxations given under FEMA. Okay, so see the structure of Indian forex market. First is the Foreign Exchange Management Act, which is the governing act. Along with this, various regulations are also there. So you should have a detailed understanding of all the things. FEMA Act, you should have understanding, plus regulation and rules also you have to understand. Then RBI and central government, these are the governing authorities. You can say RBI is the regulatory authority. Under RBI, authorized persons will be working. Authorized persons means banks, etc. Like the authorized dealers, money changers, exchanges, offshore banking units, etc. Okay. And one association is also there, which is known as FEDI. What is the full form of FEDI? FEDAII. Write down everybody. Foreign Exchange Dealers Association. See, here it will be the Foreign Exchange Dealers Association of India, FEDI. Write and take this full form. FEDI means Foreign Exchange Dealers Association of India. For what purpose it was set up? It was set up in 1958, right? And keep. It is an association of banks dealing in foreign exchange. So it is nothing but it is an association, group, organization you call. No, there are various associations in India. It is an association of the banks who deal in foreign exchange in India. Okay, it was incorporated in the Section 25 of Companies Act 1956. Section 25 means current Section 8 of Companies Act 2013. In 1956, it was Section 25, but in 2013, such type of company will come under Section 8. Okay. So FEDI means nothing but it is an association of all the banks, authorized dealers who are dealing in foreign exchange in India. It was established, set up in 1958 under Section 25 of Companies Act. This no need of remembering which section and all. For what purpose it was set up? For making rules, or you can say terms and conditions for doing foreign exchange transaction. So we will see it is given here. FEDI was formed to lay down certain terms and conditions for transaction in foreign exchange business. This is a very important purpose because there are a number of banks in India who do foreign exchange transactions. So if there is one general terms and condition rules, it will be easy for all. So that's why they formed a group and they laid down certain terms and conditions, so which can be used by all the authorized dealers. Okay, so that there will be consistency, you can say, or common approach will be adopted by all the authorized dealers while dealing in foreign exchange. Otherwise, what will happen? Some may do something or others may do something. So better purpose is to form a group association and lay down the terms and conditions for transactions in foreign exchange business in India. Okay, and authorized dealer, that is the members of FEDI, have given undertaking to the Reserve Bank of India to abide by the exchange control and other terms and conditions introduced by Association for Transaction in Foreign Exchange. So all the members of that association are also given an undertaking to Reserve Bank of India that they will follow all the conditions introduced by the association. So this is giving statutory backing to this association. See, otherwise, what will happen if somebody will make some rule and tell you should follow it? Nobody will follow. There should be some statutory authority. So for that purpose, what has been done? That all the authorized dealers have given undertaking to Reserve Bank of India. Once you give undertaking to some authority, you should follow that. Otherwise, again, you will be liable for punishment, etc. So that's why they have given the undertaking that they will follow the rules of the FEDI. Whatever rules they are bringing from time to time, we will follow that. So this is giving the statutory backing to that association. Okay. So from time to time, FEDI has evolved various rules for various instances to protect the interests of exporters, etc., general public, etc. So they are from time to time making various rules, etc., for the in the interest of the economy and exporters, general public, etc. See, who are the members of that association? All public sector banks, foreign banks, private sector bank, cooperative banks, and certain financial institutions are members of FEDI. So all the banks normally are members of this association. FEDI is a non-profit making association. Obviously, it is a Section 25 company. Relative expenses will be shared by all the members. So expenses will be shared by the members of the FEDI. So what are the functions of FEDI, you can say, to frame guidelines and rules for Forex business, so that there is one general rule for all the authorized dealers, how they should deal in foreign exchange. Then terms and conditions, laying down terms and conditions. Then act as a catalyst and ensure smooth functioning of markets, coordinating with the Reserve Bank of India and other groups. Okay, they will act as an coordinating agency, that is middleman between Reserve Bank of India and other group organization. Okay, so all these things, training of banking personnel. They will give training to the banking personnel in area of foreign exchange. Time to time training they will give. Okay. And announce the exchange rates to the associate banks. Certifies the foreign exchange brokers of India. And also they will announce the exchange rates. What is the exchange rate for a particular day? That will be announced by FedI. If there is some dispute, they will advise and assist the member bank in settling the disputes, issues, etc. Okay. They will also represent their members on government and Reserve Bank and other bodies. So they will also appear for their members. If any issues there are, dispute arises. See, an announcement of daily and periodical rate to the member banks. So you know that foreign exchange rate will keep on changing. So this rate will be announced by FedI on daily or periodical basis to their members.